I am DYANAROZAY, and I bring a unique commentary to your favorite reality TV shows and whatever is popping on social media. If you are not a subscriber, please become one. Hit that notification bell too, that way you don't miss any of my videos. I go by DYANAROZAY on all platforms, and I appreciate every single one of y'all for rocking with me. What's up, Supreme Team? Welcome to the channel. It's your girl, DYANAROZAY, and I'm here to talk to y'all about Kandi Burruss and Todd Tucker, okay? They are still divorcing, but Kandi dropped some tea last night that let us know that some of those reports about her and Todd being on, rocky ground, shaky ground when they were on RHOA, and that she left the show in order to either save her marriage and then finally had to pull the trigger. That's not true. That's not true. Also, Todd did not want that divorce, baby. And Kandi said, I refuse to let that man embarrass me in my city, okay? In these ATL streets. Y'all know when Kandi get her mind on something, she executes, and that's just what it is. I'm going to tell you guys about that along with some breaking news. But first, I need y'all to hit my like button, share this video, please, and thank you. Also, hype me up. There is a button on the menu bar where you can do that. Also, if you are not a subscriber, become one, okay? Because I love my family over here. We are all cousins. Mi casa is su casa. So make sure that you guys become a subscriber if you are not. And let's get into this breaking story, child, because when it rains, it pours for this one, okay? And that is Ray J, child. Ray J got himself into a little situation on Saturday. It looks like somebody that he had over to his crib oops him upside the head, okay? Y'all remember that old song, Oops Upside the Head? If you've never heard it, Google it. But somebody oops Ray J upside the head, and he had to call the police. And police officers swarmed his home. They knew exactly who he was. They knew he was a celebrity, and there were tons of police cars all around his home in LA. This happened on Saturday night. Ray J called the police at 2 a.m. in the morning on a Saturday, saying that he was being beaten. It was a DV call, a domestic V call. And when the police got there, there was a little change of tune, even though there's someone reporting that the alleged suspect, the one who was doing the oopsing, the alleged suspect was an ex-partner, a 30-year-old Persian female wearing yellow. So we know that it wasn't Princess Love. She does not identify as Persian. But police said that when they got there, they attempted to investigate, that neither party involved wanted to tell the officers what was going on. So the officers ended up leaving because they couldn't get any cooperation. There was no arrest, and there was no police report made. So there's that. Y'all remember back in November 2025, Thanksgiving Day, it was Princess Love who called the police on Ray J because he had pulled a pow pow on her, and she ended up getting a restraining order against him, right? Against him. He couldn't see her, couldn't see their children. And then after he reported he had a heart condition and that, his time on earth was limited, he might leave the earth sooner than he hoped. Princess Love dropped the charges, dropped the restraining order, and she's been actually going to bat for him. He recently had a concert where he was wearing dark shades. There was some red stuff streaming down his face. People were saying or alleging that it was blood. He actually confirmed it, and people said, you are a prankster. That was a complete hoax. It was Princess Love who got into the comment section and said it truly did happen. So if Ray J is that sick, he's going to have to leave that stuff alone, and he's going to have to leave people alone, okay? And leave that PP alone. What is it? Down with OPP. I don't know if it was other people's or if it was his, but leave it alone because it's not doing you any good. Okay. But yeah, y'all talk to me in the comments and let me know what y'all think. And let's move on to this next story. I don't know if y'all had an opportunity to see my video yesterday. If not, check it out. Let me put that up there real quick. Here it is. I did a review on Belle Collective, Letitia Pearson and her husband Glenn. Y'all know Letitia and Glenn has been together since, I think she said high school, so for a very long time, because she's in her 40s right now. They got a little son together. But baby, when I tell you that that man stay embarrassing her, and right now she is trying to build up her courage, you know, get her self-esteem back and try to figure things out. But one of the things I said when I was watching it is, if you let a man who, you know, or anybody, any partner who claims to love you, humiliate you, you are going to realize one day that there is no bottom. There's no limit to how far that person's going to go, because there is no limit. They can do it to you over and over and over again, which is why I am so proud of Kandi. When I heard that little story last night, y'all know Andy Cohen was asking her all kinds of questions, right? How does your mom feel? How are the aunties? And she was just real, you know, keeping it cute. My mom is excellent. The aunties haven't said anything negative. Todd still comes by the house. We are still a family. We still have kids. So she was letting Andy know that she's going to keep it civil. But what she did say that was interesting was, number one, she said it was not a long time coming. Andy Cohen did ask, girl, is that the reason why you didn't sign your contract and stay for Sweet 16? And she said, no, that's not why. She said, we were happy when I left the show. She said, we have been working together, making money together. She also was pouring into Todd Steele. She said, we had a movie together. She said, but it was Todd's movie. He wrote it. He helped direct it. She said she helped cast it. And she also put 50% of her money in it. But she said what truly made her go on down to the courthouse in November of 2025, she said it was a specific incident that actually happened in July of 2025. In July of 2025. And she said she sat on it for a little while, and then she realized, I can't do it. I can't continue in this relationship. So she was not willing, because we all know Kandi's very ambitious. She was not willing to stay in the relationship and, you know, continue her life, because she's going to move around. She's going to do what she knows brings her joy, and that's, you know, travel and work and be an entertainer, and then leave Todd to continue to do the bum he was doing. So Kandi refused to let Todd embarrass her in these ATL streets. And I'm going to tell you, it looks like for just a half a second while she was trying to figure it out, they were still, I don't know if people were paying attention to their IG, but she was still wishing him happy birthday, and they were still going out and stuff together. Let me show y'all some of the things. Okay, so look at this. So she said that it happened in July, you guys. But here it is August. This is Todd's birthday, August 4th. Kandi writes him a birthday message. She said, it's Todd's birthday. This is your year. This is after finding out what Todd did to her. This is your year, your winning season, praying that everything you've been working so hard for comes to life. Everybody give Todd birthday love. And then she said, love you. Not I love you, just love you. His next film is a must-see. This is after the incident, okay? Look at that. 30,000 people wished him happy birthday. Todd was making comments on her post. Here's another one. This one was July 15th. She was at some sort of event for Major Girl. That's Tiny. That's her group mate. And they were taking pictures together here. There he is in this picture. Also in July, just with the fam. You know what I'm saying? This is at the Beyonce concert. Hold on, because Todd is in this too. And this was also in July. So I don't know exactly what date because she didn't offer that, but she thought that they were in a good, healthy relationship up until this point, right? And Todd is the same way, y'all. This is also in right at the end of June, June 28th. Todd was the same way. Anyway, I don't know if you can see the caption, but she says, "My Todd. This is my Todd," with a heart behind it. So it came as a shock to her, is what she said, that whatever he did to her, and a lot of people are saying it's cheating, that he got caught, and the woman's name is Helen. And from what I'm understanding, child, she works at the hospital or something like that. And this is on Todd's page. This picture is on Todd's page. And he said, "Your favorite auntie and uncle." And again, the discovery happened in July, but he was just out here still hanging out with Kandi, posting her. Neither one of them have scrubbed their pages of photos of the other one. But yeah, she said she sat on it after, she sat in it to see if she could deal with it. And she said, "No. I'm not doing it." And I commend her for that, because 10 years of marriage, 2 kids, you know what I'm saying? She makes her own money. She said, "I don't have to do this. I don't have to do this." The other thing that she said that was interesting is that she's not dating anyone. And she said it in a way that let us know that not only is she not dating anyone now, even though she's on her way to ending this divorce, but she made it seem like cheating was not an option. Cheating didn't happen with her during the marriage, right? Cheating didn't happen with her, and so much so that she's not going to entertain other people. And let me also say, I know that they had a contract contract to, have an open marriage with each other, right? They're supposed to be the two of them with another party. But she said she was not entertaining anyone until the paperwork was signed and the ink is dry. She said that, "No, I'm not doing that." So she was real heartbroken about it. I just thought that was interesting. I thought it was interesting that Todd, even though he's been out here saying change is good, and I really don't think that he knew how good he had it. I really don't. He won't until it's over. I don't think he wanted the divorce. I think that when they were going out and stuff, I think that was him courting her and wanting it to work out and wanting it to work out. And she said, "I can't." She said, "I can." She pulled the trigger. But y'all talk to me in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all think about all of it. Okay. From what it sounds like, she said that the divorce is on track. She said they agree with almost everything. There's just a few things that they need to work out. But yeah, they're not going to have a long divorce like Kenya and Mark had, right? Kandi filed in November. It looks like they'll have this paperwork probably signed before April. So y'all talk to me in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about that. I'm also going to ask that you take a look at the shopping cart in the description box, right? There might also be like a link posted on your screen where you could buy these beautiful Elisha Johnson glasses, right? Sunglasses. This is the black frame, but she also has a white frame, and they are absolutely cute. I have not left the house without these. I wear them even when it's cloudy outside. I love this. And y'all, if you want a darker frame or prescription, you can actually have that added to your sunnies, because I do it all the time. Sometimes I really like the frame of another pair of glasses. It works out for me, but go to your eye doctor and see if they can put in your prescription if you really like these frames, because I think they're super cute. The other thing I want to show you guys is this right here, child, because we like to look good. Am I right? Okay, this could be for men or ladies, but if you want to firm, tighten, smooth the skin, this is the product for you. It is the Rock Firming Stick, and it was developed in partnership with dermatologists and plastic surgeons. Over 94% of users actually see results. 94% is pretty high, right? They see results after 4 weeks, 94% of users. And then some people are saying they see results after the first try. So give it a try. I've been using it for about 2 months, and I can say that I do see I see a difference for sure. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section, please, and thank you. And also buy it. The link is in the description box. You can see the links for both the glasses and for the firming stick in the description box, okay? But y'all, this is where we part ways, okay? Y'all know how to handle things. Go ahead, hit the like button and share this video. Please and thank you. Follow me on all platforms at DYANAROZAY. Also, become a subscriber if you are not already, because y'all already know we are all family over here. I love my cousins. And you guys, I appreciate every single one of y'all for rocking with me as always. Until the next one, bye-bye.